पोस्ट है, पेज 79 to 80,
पेज
79 to 80 in part 1.
कभी कभी होता है ना, एक पोस्ट पे नॉन अनअपोज्ड आ जाए, सारे पोस्ट आ गए,
सारे 15 के 15 अनअपोज्ड हैं, आप देख लीजिए।
ये तो जरा सा तो बड़ी हाईली कंटेस्टेड होते हैं सियासत में, बातें लड़ाइयाँ भी होती हैं, मुझे टिकट चाहिए।
देखना ये अलग अलग कैटेगरीज में है।
जी सर, सेक्रेटरी जनरल
79 पे है, सेंट्रल ऑफिस बेयरर्स का जो नोटिफिकेशन है।
जी सर,
इसमें 15 आदमी अनअपोज आ गए।
जी सर।
उसके बाद पेज 81 पे प्रोविंशियल ऑफिस बेयरर की लिस्ट है बलूचिस्तान की।
जी सर,
ये 18 अनअपोज आ गए,
सब अनअपोज्ड हैं।
एपीके की लिस्ट आई, उसके बाद 82 पे ये 18 अनअपोज हैं।
उसमें सर 20
अनअपोज हैं,
20 है, वो सब अनअपोज्ड है।
उसके बाद पंजाब की लिस्ट आई है।
जी सर, वो
20 अनअपोज है पंजाब में भी।
जी सर।
और फिर आखिरी में सिंध की एक लिस्ट आई है, ये भी 17 अनअपोज है,
सब अनअपोज्ड है।
तो ये पूरे इलेक्शन में जो रिजल्ट है ना, जो इत्तेफाक से मेरी अभी नजर पड़ी तो फाइल के ऊपर, ये सारे अनअपोज ही इलेक्शन,
ऑल ऑफ देम 100%
हुआ नहीं।
Who is this person, Niyazullah Khan Niyazi? Is he in attendance today? आप वकील हैं या आप क्या हैं इसमें, या पार्टी हैं इसमें?
Chief Election Commissioner PTI.
Is he a party in this?
His party respondent number 2, Lordship.
Respondent number 2, my lord.
Respondent.
नहीं मतलब ये कुछ जरा समझाएं बात। एक दो पोस्ट तो होती हैं, अनअपोज्ड हो जाते हैं लोग, सारे के सारे अनअपोज्ड आ गए।
जी फिर हम जी
आपसे नहीं पूछ रहे ना, उनसे पूछ रहे ना, क्या नाम है इनका, नियाजुल्लाह खान नियाजी साहब से।
जी सर, अनअपोज्ड
ये अजीब सा इत्तेफाक है या क्या है?
जी नहीं, अजीब इत्तेफाक नहीं है, क्योंकि अकॉर्डिंग टू अवर रूल्स।
नहीं, रूल की बात सिर्फ आपसे फैक्ट पूछ रहा हूँ ना, बहस नहीं कर पूछ रहा हूँ, सिर्फ ये तस्दीक कर, बताए नहीं, तस्दीक करने। हाँ, सारे अनअपोज्ड हैं। कोई भी नहीं इलेक्शन, एक इलेक्शन भी नहीं हुआ पूरे पाकिस्तान में।
पूरे पाकिस्तान
आपने नॉमिनेशन फॉर्म इशू किया,
पैनल इलेक्शन था पैनल। अगर रूल्स में पढ़ेंगे जो पैनल में
बहस सुनेंगे, आप फिक्र ना करें। ये आप माशाल्लाह आपके सीनियर मोस्ट काउंसिल अटेंडेंस जी, ठीक है। सो दे कंसीड ऑन द फैक्ट दैट दे आर ऑल अनअपोज्ड।
They were all unopposed.
Central as well as throughout Pakistan.
Central as well as in all the 4 provinces of Pakistan.
To which what do you say?
My lord, that is one of the submissions, and that the election commission notes that if the elections were held in accordance with the constitution under the supervision of a proper election commission and the party's constitution was followed, because the election commission takes the position that it's not merely that an election has to take place, the election has to be in accordance with the constitution of the political party.
But again, the very word election means what? Simple language means I elect to engage your services, or I elect to engage, to use counsel Mr. Sikandar Bashir's services.
My lord.
As counsel in everything else, also election, you want to elect to go to this restaurant or that.
Yes.
In an election, it will be you elect this person or that person or these number of persons.
Yes, ma'am.
So otherwise, the Constitution can simply say whoever the chairman decides will be deemed to have been elected. So let's either go with democracy, because after all, it's not just democracy, it's representative democracy.
And that is what the election commission says. And my lord, the election commission further says that when it came to the election commission itself, there is no document on the record to establish that the previous election commissioner was removed lawfully, or that the
previous election commission कौन सा है?
Sir, इनका जो chairman थे previous federal election commission के, there was a gentleman called Jamal Akbar Ansari, and the election commission notes that in its order, which
wasn't it Mr. Justice Fajuddin?
My lord, that was much earlier. That was in 2017 at that time, and there a controversy arose again whether the elections were fair or not. But that's not the controversy before your lordship. And
so after that there was another election commission and another.
Yes, sir. and Mr. Jamal Akbar Ansari later on ceased to be an election commission, and there were no other election commissioners.
What is Mr. Jamal Akbar Ansari's viewpoint?
My Lord,
or he's not been heard?
I'm not aware, and he is not arrayed as a respondent by them before the Peshawar High Court, because now
wouldn't he be relevant as a party?
My Lord, he was not a party before the Peshawar High Court.
No, would he be, in your opinion, relevant party or not a relevant?
Not really, my Lord.
Okay.
Not really, because the Election Commission just takes the position that he was neither removed in terms of the constitution of the party, nor did election to any of the election commissioners, which were, as your Lordship noticed, they were to be from each province, one from each province. That took place, and therefore these unopposed election results were declared only and only by the person who is now the respondent number 2 of before your Lordship in the petition, and the certificate has been issued.
Which certificate?
My Lord, the certificate which was submitted to the Election Commission.
Can you take us back to that provision of the Constitution which requires the whatever?
Yes, my Lord.
Where was that provision?
The Election Commission, my Lord, is set up under the chapter is chapter 1, part 8, elections. Article 213 onwards.
Either your terminology here it says Federal Election Commissioner.
My Lord, you're talking, I'm so sorry.
I'm at page 192, which you had referred to.
My Lord, I'm sorry, I misunderstood it as the Constitution of Pakistan.
No. Federal Election Commissioner.
Yes, my Lord.
But here at page 80, Mr. Niazullah Khan Niazi describes himself as Chief Election Commissioner.
My Lord, yes.
Why not Federal Election Commissioner?
Yes, my Lord,
because the terminology in their constitution is federal. So he may be of a province or I don't know. Why the terminology has been changed?
My Lord,
yeah, page 80 पे देखिए.
Yes, sir.
For instance, इधर वो अपने आप को कह रहे हैं Chief Election Commissioner. और पेज 192 में आइन में उनके है कि Federal Election Commissioner और फिर one Commissioner from each of the all four provinces and one each from AJK, GB, total of 6.
Federal Election Commissioner, Chief of the Federal Election Commission, one Commissioner from each of all four provinces, and one each from quasi-provincial areas of AJK and Gilgit-Baltistan. They are total of 6 plus
6 plus 1 7. अब आप जरा आ जाइए पेज इनके जो इन्होंने रिजल्ट्स जो दिए हैं जी.
यस
तो ये वो जो उनके लोकल प्रोविंसेस के कमिश्नर्स हैं वो तो किसी के दस्तखत नहीं है, वो तो एक साहब के जो अपने आप को चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर कह रहे हैं.
एवरीथिंग हैज बीन डन बाय दिस पर्टिकुलर.
मतलब मैं जरा समझने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. चलिए वहां तक तो समझ आ गया, फेडरल तक, तो प्रोविंशियल तक तो सूबों वालों को नहीं फाइल करना चाहिए था. अच्छा, ये इलेक्शंस इनके हर सूबे में हुए हैं या एक ही जगह हुए हैं?
सारे केपीके में.
Because the
इलेक्शन का वेन्यू केपीके.
वेन्यू कौन है?
वेन्यू was केपीके पर.
और नहीं किस जगह? सूबों का भी और फेडरल का भी अलग अलग हुए वेन्यूज?
No, Lord, and so far as we are aware, these all took place.
नहीं, फिर ये हम इनके लिए सवाल छोड़ रहे हैं खान साहब के लिए. We want to know the venue of the elections, whether all the elections to the federal body as well as the provincial body were also held in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa or they're held in the different provinces. The other question, why is the nomenclature been changed from Federal Election Commissioner to Chief Election Commissioner? Why were the results not signed by the other 6 members?
Yes.
So these are questions which they can, just have arisen which they will respond to if you don't have an answer.
My Lord, in so far...
Now we have a problem.
My Lord.
As you may note that there are 2 Chief Justices from other provinces and we had held 11:30 as for the Supreme Judicial Council to meet. I don't know what will happen. We may not have time, we may have time. So certainly not before 1:30, but we'll let you know. So please stay I mean, you can go away, but come back at 1:30 to find out. We may reconvene. I don't know what will happen there. नहीं तो 1:30 तक तो आप फारिग हैं। आपको हम जब उस अपने कोलीग दूसरे बॉडी में कुछ कह नहीं सकता हूँ, हम जमहूरियत पे चलते हैं तो वो जो फैसला होगा फिर क्या होता है इसके, इसका कब कितने बजे टेकअप करते हैं, ठीक है। तो बट 1:30 तक आप लोग आजाद हैं। और खान साहब, आप अगर आप जवाब भी तलब कर लें ये जो कुछ सवाल अभी तक उठे हैं। अच्छा, इन द मीन टाइम, इज एनीवन फ्रॉम द इलेक्शन कमीशन हियर? ऑफिसर, आप ऐसा करें, जो आपकी ओरिजिनल फाइल है,
यस सर,
ओरिजिनल केस की फाइल,
जी जी सर,
क्योंकि उसमें क्या फाइलिंग्स हुई थी वो ओरिजिनल फाइल भी ले आई है,
राइट सर,
ठीक है। और अगर कोई साहब देखना चाहें, मतलब आइदर साइड, वो भी उसको मुलाहिजा कर सकते हैं, ठीक है, ठीक है।